Let's check now if a popular search engine like Google will enable us to find confidential information on the internet. I have a few predefined queries which you've already seen on a slide. We'll start with exploring whether there are any results for company XLS spreadsheets, in other words, Excel spreadsheets, that relate to user accounts. As it turns out, there are over 64,000 results for the search. It'd take a lot of time and persistence to browse through all of these spreadsheets. But I'll try to give you a more interesting example and show another type of search. This time we'll search for PDF files on military websites that contain the phrase top secret. It doesn't seem likely that anyone would put these documents on the web, does it? But here you are. There are over 53,000 results. If this piques your interest and you're not planning on visiting any of the countries that put up these files, go ahead and click on the links to find out what types of classified information can easily be found on the web. The crawling methods I've shown you are manual. They can be automated though, for example by using a tool like Gulag Scanner. The application contains a simple set of Google queries that fall into several categories. There are, for example, video files containing juicy info like passwords, logins and the like, or software errors messages that display sensitive information on a system. Another category includes files containing usernames. Clicking on Open in the browser will cause a search engine with selected file types to be displayed. Instead of clicking on each file type, you can select the whole category. Type in a page name that interests you, for example, example.com, and click on Scan. Notice that you don't connect to the site directly. We don't search for information on the servers of a given company. The query is not only sent to the Google search engine. We're exploring what has already been indexed. We'll be able to send bulk queries until search engines like Google block them. As you can see in the slide, 15 results have been returned. All queries have been processed successfully, which means there are no files that contain usernames in the results. A small application called Foca is a rather curious example of a search engine that crawls the web for publicly available information. It enables users to not only analyze selected websites, but also the metadata that's saved in the website files. We'll create a project by entering a website name, for example, Microsoft.com. Using search engines like Google or Bing, we can try to extract information on the network infrastructure, the servers, versions, and so on. We can try to ascertain whether or not there are any vulnerabilities or susceptibilities to a given type of threat. We can also read the metadata, or the various documents. Opening the documents will extract information on their creators. To download an analyzed file, right-click on the document and select Download. Once you've downloaded the files, they can be analyzed. Click on Extract Metadata. We'll extract all the metadata available for the document. Files from both categories will be analyzed in sequence. We have records for 10 users. They're the creators of PDF documents or doc files. We can view the information on when and in how many documents they used OpenOffice and Microsoft Office, and also see the versions of the operating systems that were used to create the documents. All this metadata is contained in the files that we edit and save on a daily basis. When you publish your files on the internet, you have to realize that the metadata will also be published and be accessible. Metadata discloses not only the information on a configuration of the system, but it also contains your personal information. FOCA is a great tool for extracting information of this type.